The top story, Maharashtra is among 12 states to get a new governor as President Draupadi Murmu made crucial constitutional appointments on Sunday morning. The President also appointed a new Lieutenant Governor to the Union Territory of Ladakh, and the most politically significant of the appointments was Ramesh Bais, former Jharkhand Governor, replacing Bhagat Singh Koshyari as the Maharashtra Governor. Mr. Koshyari had last month told Prime Minister Modi that he wished to step down from the top post. And that's not all. The post of the Andhra Governor has gone to a Supreme Court former judge who was on the Ayodhya verdict bench.
13 governors, some new, some reshuffled. Among them, one of the most noteworthy appointments is of Justice Abdul Nazir as the new governor of Andhra Pradesh, within 6 weeks of his retirement, opening up a debate about a mandatory cooling period for judges post-retirement.
This is a significant and important appointment because he retired as a judge of the Supreme Court only this January, and he was part of the bench which delivered two significant judgments. One, he was part of the 5-member constitutional bench that delivered the unanimous judgment in the Ayodhya Ram Janmabhoomi case in 2019, and very recently, just before his retirement, he also was part of a bench that held the 2016 demonetization as valid. So in that context, this seems to be a very significant appointment.
The other significant change is Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari, who had expressed his desire to be relieved from this post. President Murmu has now appointed Ramesh Bais, who was the governor of Jharkhand. Governor Koshyari had several run-ins with the opposition, especially the Shiv Sena, which was upset with some of his comments which they said offended the legacy of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. The opposition held several protests demanding the governor be removed.
अगर राज्य की जनता की आवाज सुन लेते थे तुरंत उनका तबादला होता, लेकिन नहीं किया। आखिरी मिनट तक राज्यपाल का समर्थन केंद्र सरकार करती रही। ये महाराष्ट्र कभी भूलेगा नहीं। और आज सामुदायिक जो तबादले हुए हैं उसमें महाराष्ट्र के राज्यपाल का तबादला हुआ है। ये कोई मेहरबानी नहीं है।
78-year-old Gulab Chand Kataria, 8-time MLA, 1-time MP and still an active politician, is to be the new governor of Assam.
Well, it's a very significant political exit, I would say. Not an appointment, but more a political exit from the politics of Rajasthan. Gulab Chand Kataria is the MLA from one of the most beautiful cities in Rajasthan, Udaipur. But apart from that, he also influences about 40-50 seats in southern Rajasthan, what we call the Mewar-Wagad region. Now that region is dominated by Rajputs, it's dominated by Jain community to which Kataria belongs, and the tribal vote there is very crucial.
Kataria has a deep connect with the Sangh and was always in the race for chief minister each time the BJP came to power in Rajasthan. His exit also means the BJP will immediately have to find a new leader of opposition in the state assembly. The president has also accepted the resignations of LG Radhakrishnan Mathur of Ladakh. He will be replaced by Brigadier B.D. Mishra, governor of Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal will get another decorated military officer, retired Lieutenant General K.T. Parnaik. Clearly, given the standoff with China in Ladakh and Arunachal, men with the military background are seen as securing India's strategic interest. Bureau Report, NDTV.
And the Prime Minister inaugurated the first stretch of the Delhi-Mumbai expressway in pole-bound Rajasthan's Dausa by addressing a public gathering in a Gujjar-Meena belt. Two strong rival communities that dominate the region and form a crucial vote bank. Their votes had, in the last election, tilted considerably towards the Congress, helping the party defeat rival BJP.
An all-out attack on the Congress and no punches are being pulled. At a public meeting in Dausa after the inauguration of the Sohna-Dausa stretch of the Mumbai-Delhi expressway, the Prime Minister set the tone for what is going to be a high stakes election battle for Rajasthan.
कांग्रेस की सरकारें सीमा से जुड़े गांवों और शहरों का इसलिए विकास नहीं करती थी क्योंकि वो डरती थी। और ये पार्लियामेंट में उन्होंने बोला है, वो डरती थी कि हम सीमा पर रास्ते बना देंगे, सड़कें बना देंगे, तो दुश्मन उसी पर चल करके चला आएगा तो क्या होगा? अरे यार, क्या बात करते हो? मुझे समझ नहीं आता कि कांग्रेस को क्यों हमेशा हमारे सैनिकों का शौर्य, उनकी बहादुरी को कम करके आंकती रही है। मैं कई बार सोचता हूं कि अगर बीते 5 सालों में राजस्थान में डबल इंजन की पावर लगी होती तो यहां का विकास कितना तेज हो जाता। कांग्रेस जिस तरह चीजों को अटकाने, भटकाने और लटकाने की राजनीति करती है, उसमें विकास के कार्य कांग्रेस नेताओं द्वारा अधिकतर पटक ही दिए जाते हैं। ना ये लोग खुद काम करते हैं और न ही काम करने देते हैं। इसके अलावा कांग्रेस के राज में कानून व्यवस्था की स्थिति हर दिन खराब से खराब होती जा रही है। राजस्थान से बीते कुछ समय में जिस तरह की खबरें लगातार आ रही है, उनका संदेश एक ही है। राजस्थान की संस्कृति, यहाँ की परंपरा, यहाँ के गौरव को बचाना है तो राज्य में भाजपा सरकार को वापस लाना ही होगा। ये तो मैं अपनी
The PM also took a dig at Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot's goof up in the Assembly on Friday when the CM read out a few sentences from last year's budget.
गलती किसी से भी हो सकती है, लेकिन इससे ये भी पता चलता है कि कांग्रेस के पास ना ही विजन है और ना ही उसकी बातों में कोई वजन रह गया है। कांग्रेस के लिए बजट और घोषणाएं होती ही कागजों में लिखने के लिए, योजनाएं और कार्यक्रमों को जमीन पर लागू करने में कांग्रेस का कोई इरादा नहीं होता। पहले वाला जब पड़ा था, साल भर उसको डिब्बे में बंद रखा था, इसके कारण ये हुआ है। अब राजस्थान को अस्थिर सरकार से मुक्ति चाहिए, अनिश्चितता से मुक्ति चाहिए। अब राजस्थान को स्थिर और विकास वाली सरकार चाहिए।
Hitting back, the Chief Minister has pointed out that his government built over 54,000 kilometers of roads in 4 years. But the battle is not about roads, it's about votes, especially in eastern Rajasthan, where the Prime Minister was on Sunday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launching a frontal attack on the Congress on home ground. This part of eastern Rajasthan is heavily dependent on caste mathematics, and the BJP did not do too well here in the last elections. But with the launch of the Delhi-Mumbai expressway here in Dausa in eastern Rajasthan and the tone and tenor of the Prime Minister's speech, it's clear the BJP is getting into fifth gear to go full speed into elections 2023. In Dausa, with camera person Kanan Patra, Harsha Kumari Singh, NDTV.
And the BJP President JP Nadda was in West Bengal to campaign for the upcoming Panchayat polls in the state. But with a little over a year to go for the big elections in 2024, the BJP is focusing on seats it lost to the Trinamool Congress in 2019. On a second visit to the state in a month, JP Nadda campaigned in areas with TMC MPs, and during his visit to West Bengal on the 19th of January, he campaigned in the Krishnanagar seat, which is also with the Trinamool Congress.
TMC मतलब T for टोलाबाजी, T for terror, M for mafia, M for money laundering और C for corruption and commission. गेरुआ झोर आसे से तेरे भाग तृणमूल बांग्ला छेड़े.
Twin rallies by BJP President JP Nadda on his second trip to Bengal in less than a month. Taking on the TMC on alleged corruption in the teachers' recruitment scam. Nadda is focusing on the seats the BJP lost to the TMC in 2019. Kathi was won by veteran politician and current leader of opposition, Shubhendu Adhikari's father, Shishir Adhikari. The Trinamool has demanded his disqualification, claiming he's with the BJP now.
आज जब मैं ममता जी की बात करता हूं, तो मोदी जी बंगाल को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं और ममता जी बंगाल को पीछे धकेल रही हैं। और आजकल आवास योजना का ऑडिट हो रहा है। जो टीएमसी के कार्यकर्ताओं के 2-2 मंजिले के पक्के मकान हैं, वह प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना को ले रहे हैं।
Along with Nadda, Union Minister Smriti Irani also hit out at the TMC. Eyebrows were raised at the absence of leader of opposition Shubhendu Adhikari from the rally, since he lives only 25 kilometers away from the rally venue. Shubhendu Adhikari said it was Nadda who advised him to travel to Tripura for the last day of campaigning. Meanwhile, the Trinamool is trying to reverse its losses in North Bengal. TMC's Abhishek Banerjee said the BJP's performance in North Bengal was a result of the Trinamool's own mistakes.
যে পরপর দুটো নির্বাচনে কুচবিহারের মানুষ আমাদের থেকে আমাদেরই কিছু ভুল ত্রুটির কারণে, আমি আবার বলছি, হ্যাঁ আমাদের কিছু ভুল ত্রুটির কারণে 2019 এবং 2021-এ আমাদের থেকে মুখ ফিরিয়ে নিয়েছিল। কিন্তু আমি দায়িত্ব নিয়ে বলতে পারি, যে প্রত্যয়, যে উৎসাহ আজকে আমি সমাবেশে লক্ষ্য করেছি, আজকের সমাবেশ কুচবিহারের মাটিতে পালা বদলের সমাবেশ, পরিবর্তনের সমাবেশ।
East Midnapore and North Bengal are going to be some of the areas that are going to be hotly contested in the upcoming Panchayat elections and the big 2024 general elections, which is why both the BJP and the Trinamool Congress are deploying their big guns to campaign in these areas, especially in areas that both parties lost out on. And JP Nadda in Ramnagar or Abhishek Banerjee in Kuch Bihar is an example of how these parties are looking forward to the upcoming election. With camera person Aniruddha Tripathi at Ramnagar in East Midnapore in West Bengal, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
And the Lok Sabha secretariat has written to Congress MP Rahul Gandhi to submit his reply after 2 BJP leaders filed a breach of privilege notice against him for his remarks on the Prime Minister. He's been asked to respond by Wednesday. These BJP leaders raised complaints over Rahul Gandhi's February 7th speech in Parliament, where he alleged that Prime Minister Modi was behind the Adani Group's success amidst the report released by the Hindenburg Research. To establish a relationship between them, he displayed a photograph, a picture in the Lok Sabha, where Mr. Adani is seen sharing a space with the Prime Minister inside a private jet. Parts of Rahul Gandhi's speech where he mentioned Gautam Adani were later controversially expunged, stirring a political row. The Congress points out that the allegations were not raised by the Congress party but by an internationally renowned organization, the Hindenburg Research paper, which says that there has been a fraud and great financial irregularities in the company's books. The big international story, of course, continues to be the situation in Turkey and Syria. 28,000 people are now said to be dead. 6,000 buildings have collapsed. There have been many aftershocks, and Turkey has been reeling under the aftermath of the 7.8 magnitude earthquake that struck on Monday. And thousands of rescue workers are still scouring through flattened neighborhoods despite freezing weather that has just deepened the misery of millions now in desperate need of aid.
Even the government relief camps have become a luxury here in Turkey. Not everyone can be accommodated there because the relief camps are overflowing with survivors who have lost their homes. Thousands of children who have lost their families have been accommodated in those camps at priority, and that's why many families who have lost their homes, their loved ones, they are now setting up their own basic camp and they're surviving with whatever little they can find. Here is a family, a mother who has, sitting with her kids, and you can see here a little child here is eating the rice his family could arrange for him. They haven't been eating properly for the last 3 to 4 days ever since the earthquake has struck. struck Turkey and Syria. It's the 7th day, and now it has become a race against time, even for the rescuers to rescue people alive. All they expect to find now are the dead bodies. But on the ground, we are showing you the human cost, the layers of the human tragedy which has now struck this country, where even the relief camps are completely overflowing. They are flooded with survivors, and families have to set up their own camps where there is no food, not enough water. That's why we request you to send in as much help as possible to the people in Syria and Turkey so that they can survive. And it's the weather, the temperature in Turkey is extremely harsh. There is no heating system in here, just very basic blankets as you can see, but that's not suffice. But this is the reality, this is the unfortunate reality on the ground, where a devastating earthquake has struck this country, and now there is not enough food, not enough water, no basic necessities, not even heating equipment, and the families have to survive like this.
And finally, well-known filmmaker PA Ranjith has launched a bookstore for literature by authors from scheduled caste communities and books on oppression in India. The actor-politician Kamal Haasan inaugurated this, and NDTV Sam Daniel caught up with PA Ranjith on the store, recent oppressions, his films and plans for a political plunge.
I have with me celebrated film director Mr. PA Ranjith, who has launched Neelam Books, a center in Chennai, which sells books. This also has a space for cultural activities. So thank you very much for your time. Tell us the idea behind this center.
I read a lot of books. Books gives a lot of energy and visions. That's why I just want to convey to my followers also.
What kind of themes have you chosen, and tell us also about the authors of these books?
Main theme, novels.
Oppressed community.
Yeah. Oppressed communities, and the novels and short stories, and like a lot of things, and documentations mainly.
Is there a need for this kind of a facility or a space?
Definitely, cultural space definitely need. Cultural activities will make a lot of changes.
That's the oppressed communities?
Yeah, it's not only oppressed communities. We need to address what we are, what we struggling through. Ancestors, a lot of they struggled with a lot of things, and like untouchability.
You mentioned untouchability. Recently in Pudukkottai district, in the month of December, we witnessed a case of human feces being thrown into or mixed into water tank meant for supply of drinking water to a group of scheduled castes. How do you see that?
It is inhuman, I think. I'm very disturbed after that issue happened. Everybody tells in Tamil Nadu it's kind of more educated, like in a progressive state, but it is not true, I think. Yeah, at least somehow some educated person is there. Still untouchability, still caste politics, caste atrocities happening.
Almost 2 months since that happened, no arrests made.
I don't know. We are waiting. Still, I hope they will arrest, I think.